Hey guys, this is Justin. Hello and welcome to another video. Quick news one today. I had a video planned all about logistics and Star Wars, ranting about that. That'll be tomorrow's video instead because we got an interesting article from Deadline all about a new potential Star Wars trilogy, and if I don't sound very excited, it's because I'm not. So, Deadline, pretty serious reporting. This comes from Mike Fleming, who's an editor-in-chief over there. He's heard that Lucasfilm has closed a deal with Simon Kinberg to develop a new trilogy of Star Wars films. He believes that these will be essentially episodes 10 through 12, although other insiders, which don't seem to be contesting the existence of the trilogy, are saying, no, this won't be a continuation of the Skywalker saga or the numbered Star Wars movies. This will actually be the start of something completely different. Now, this news has been backed up by other major publications, including Variety and The Hollywood Reporter, but again, they are also taking the approach that, no, this is not a continuation, it's something new. So your mileage may vary on that point. I'll admit I don't know a whole lot about Simon Kinberg as an individual. Just looking sort of objectively at his filmography, it's not exactly promising. However, as I'll talk about later, I do know he played a pretty big role in creating and writing Star Wars Rebels, which I do really like, although I know that's not a universal opinion. But for films, again, I don't know, especially if he is to write and direct. Like, his writing credits include the X-Men movies, including Dark Phoenix, which was just not good. It was a massive flop at the box office. He produced Logan, which I think is nearly as good as like a genre movie can be. And funny enough, he was actually initially eyed as writer and producer alongside Lawrence Kasdan of the Star Wars sequel trilogy, like the original sequel trilogy. That was actually redacted, with it sort of being pushed off as a trilogy, but not necessarily the sequel trilogy, so it's at least interesting that things are coming around now. And if Lawrence Kasdan is involved, which, I mean, I do doubt somewhat, he's 75, I don't know if he wants to do another trilogy, then my interest definitely increases pretty substantially. Given his involvement consulting with Star Wars, creating Star Wars Rebels, and writing for the show, I do hope that maybe he was selected because he understands the franchise. Maybe he just gets it and he's a good person to have on board and they're continuing to push that, but I don't know. All that being said, it's extremely difficult for me to care about this whatsoever because this is the 1,000th time we've heard this story. Now I've got to be somewhat careful not to over-criticize Disney or Star Wars or Lucasfilm in this case, because this wasn't a formal announcement. This is something that was obviously discovered by the trades. It was reported on. It's pretty much confirmed if all the big dogs are talking about it. And I can't really criticize Disney for putting another poker in the fire, but we're at the point where it feels like almost nothing is real. So Mandalorian and Grogu, that one is probably going to come out. It's supposed to release in 2026, and filming is supposedly done. All right. We've got the Rey movie. They've been dropping writers like flies from that. It's supposed to also come out in 2026 in December. Almost no chance that happens. The state of this movie to me is really unclear, but once you get past that, you enter imaginary land. We've got the Lando movie. We've got Dave Filoni's movie. We've got, I don't know if it's a trilogy or a single movie by Taika Waititi. We've got Rogue Squadron. We've got Rian Johnson in 2050 when he's done his detective movies. He wants to put together a film or a trilogy. I don't even remember if I said Rogue Squadron yet. We also have Lando. Like, I know I said that one already, actually. It's just, there's so much and none of it feels real, so I can't be excited for this. And that's a problem. It really is. I just, for the reasons I mentioned, can't really blame anyone for this. It's just sort of a bad reflection of the state of where things are. But like I said, short and sweet, that's all I've got. Promise, more interesting video tomorrow. I'm not going to pull this one out, so it's 8 minutes long. I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.